17-year-old Emma had always been drawn to the sea. Living in the coastal town of Clearwater, she spent most of her free time exploring the beaches, diving into the waves and sailing with her father. But there was one place she had always been warned to stay away from: the Island of Shadows. The island was a dark silhouette on the horizon, shrouded in mist and mystery. The locals whispered stories about it, tales of shipwrecks, strange creatures, and people who ventured there but never returned. But Emma wasn't one to be scared off by ghost stories. The more she heard, the more determined she became to uncover the truth. One evening, as she was walking along the pier, Emma noticed a small, weathered boat tied up at the dock. It wasn't much, but it looked seaworthy. On a whim, she decided that tonight was the night. She would set sail for the Island of Shadows and finally see for herself what secrets it held. Under the cover of darkness, Emma untied the boat and pushed off from the dock. The sea was calm, and the full moon lit her way as she navigated toward the island. The closer she got, the thicker the fog became, until she could barely see a few feet in front of her. But Emma pressed on, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and excitement. After what felt like hours, the boat's hull scraped against something solid. She had arrived. Emma stepped out onto the shore, the sound of the waves muffled by the dense fog. The island was eerily quiet, and the air was thick with a sense of foreboding. But Emma wasn't about to turn back now. She began to explore, picking her way through the rocky terrain. The island was unlike anything she had imagined. Twisted trees with gnarled roots, strange plants that seemed to glow in the dark, and an unsettling feeling that she was being watched. But there was something else too. Something that drew her deeper into the island. As she ventured further, Emma stumbled upon an old, overgrown path. Following it, she soon found herself standing in front of the remains of an ancient stone structure. It looked like a temple, half buried in the earth, with crumbling pillars and strange symbols carved into the walls. Emma felt a thrill of discovery. This was it, the heart of the island's mystery. She carefully stepped inside, her flashlight illuminating the dark interior. The temple was vast, with high ceilings and long corridors that seemed to stretch on forever. As she explored, Emma discovered strange artifacts: old coins, pieces of jewelry, and fragments of pottery. But the most intriguing find was a large, ornate door at the end of one of the corridors. The door was covered in intricate carvings and had no visible handle or keyhole. But there was something odd about the carvings. They seemed to shift and change as she looked at them, like they were alive. Emma reached out to touch the door, and as soon as her fingers brushed the surface, the carvings began to glow with a faint blue light.